Young Ospreys outside half Kai Evans kicked 20 points in an impressive performance to guide Wales U18 to a landmark victory over South African schools in Cape Town on Friday. It was a spectacular start to the Under-19 International Series hosted annually by the Springboks, and Wales were good value for their 3028 triumph, even though they conceded 2 tries in the final 5 minutes, with Dragons back row, Lennon Gregains, scoring both the Welsh tries. It was the first time the Welsh youngsters had beaten the top Springbok team in the tournament. They beat South African schools A by a single point last year, and it was the perfect start to their tough, 3-test tour. They go on to face England and France next week. Wales got off to the perfect start, playing with the strong wind in the shadow of the world-renowned Table Mountain with a try in the 2nd minute of the game. South African outside half Chris Schroeder chipped out of his 22 and live-wire scrum half Harry Morgan snapped up the ball. He cleverly fed left-wing Dewey Cross, who raced up the touchline before sending an overhead pass inside to the supporting Gregains for the try. Evans had no trouble with the conversion and then added a penalty to make it 100. Wales coped superbly well with the powerful home pack, and in their back row trio of skipper Tom Raphael, Dan Davies and Gregains, they had a unit that hunted superbly at the breakdown and were all over the pitch in the loose. The South African response to Wales' early onslaught was a well-worked try wide out on the right by full-back Kennedy Mpeku, but that was all they could muster in a first half that ended with Wales leading 195 thanks to 3 more penalties from Evans' unerring boot. Wales lost wing Tommy Lewis to the sin bin just before the break and did well to survive without conceded any points while he was off the field. They coped with the driving lineouts and picked off the speedy backline runners with some tremendous tackling. Having ignored the chance to kick for goal in the first half playing into the wind, the Springboks used the boot of Schroeder to work themselves back into the contest with 3 successive penalties in the opening 10 minutes of the second half. That brought them back to within 5 points, but Evans responded with 2 more penalties of his own to reassert Wales' authority. The home side then lost Dylan Richardson to the sin bin in the 53rd minute for a breakdown offence, and it didn't take Wales long to capitalise. A great midfield break by Blues centre Ben Thomas, backed up by the dynamic Davies and lock Morgan Jones, took them up to the line where they earned a scrum. With the home side down a player, Gregains cleverly opted out of the scrum and took up a position as an extra man on the blind side. Scrum half Morgan picked up and ran that way, delayed his pass and then sent the number 8 powering over in the corner for his second try. For once Evans couldn't find the posts, but the Welsh lead had stretched to 2,714. 10 minutes later it rose to more than 2 scores as Evans made it 7 out of 8 off the kicking tee with his 6th penalty success. The young Springboks threw everything they had at Wales in the closing 7 minutes and saved face by scoring 2 tries. Replacement back row man Mark Snyman powered over from a 5-metre line out for the first, and then Morn Brandon sped away after a rare missed tackle by Wales. Both tries were converted by scrum half Gisakona Masuku to cut the gap to 2 points, but that was as close as the South Africans could get to a wonderful Welsh team. Score SR Schools tries K Mpeku, M Snyman, M Brandon Cons N Masuku 2 pens C Schroeder 3. Wales U18 tries L Gregains 2 Cons C Evans pens C Evans 6. Wales U18 Dylan Moss Ospreys Tommy Lewis Scarlets, Tom Hopper Dragons, Ben Thomas Blues, Dewey Cross Ospreys Kai Evans Ospreys, Harry Morgan Ospreys Rhys Davies Scarlets, Will Griffiths Dragons, Ben Warren Blues, Joe Miles Blues, Morgan Jones Scarlets, Tom Raphael Leicester, Captain, Dan Davies Scarlets, Len Gregains Dragons. Replacements Morgan Nelson Gloucester, Jordan Walters Ospreys, Josh Reynolds Ospreys, Lewis Ellis Jones Scarlets, Ben Fry Hartbury College, Tyne Basham Dragons, Callum Carson Ospreys, Scott Lloyd Scarlets, Tom Rogers Scarlets. South African Schools Kennedy Mpeku Golden Lions Kes Kamani Kota Griffins Welcome Gymnasium, Diego Apollos Blue Balls Garsfontein, Rickis Pretorius Free State Grey College, Muller du Plessis Western Province Pul Gymnasium Chris Schroeder Free State Grey College, Saniel Nohamba Sharks Durban HS Gisakona Masuku Golden Lions Parktown Boys High, Ruhan Grayling Free State Grey College, Keegan Glade Golden Lions Kes Johan van der Mescht Sharks Glenwood, Kristen van Niekerk Golden Lions Monument, Vian Western Province Paarl Boys High, Fien Jelani Buthelezi Sharks Durban HS, Travis Gordon Golden Lions Kess, Captain Replacements Fezzo Coulombe Sharks Maritzburg College, Jordan Clark Sharks Glenwood, Asinathi Entalabak Anye Golden Lions St. Stidians, Selimpilo Gummead Sharks Durban HS, Adrian Alberts Western Province Paarl Boys High, Mark Snyman Golden Lions Help Mekar, Dylan Richardson Sharks Kisney, Henko Martins Western Province Paarl Gymnasium, Jaden Hendricks Sharks Glenwood, Yangalalu Golden Lions Kess, Conan Lafleur Sharks Glenwood, Morn Brandon Golden Lions Monument, Bani Alem Thenjani Pumas Nelsprite Community Rugby Ospreys Commercial. This website uses cookies. View our policy or accept and close.